kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right here, running with purpose. They bring him down to the 32-yard line, and the Boilermakers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quick pass, the catch is made, making people miss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. He finds some space. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Boilermakers have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Boilermakers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Fights through the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Wildcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. Ball handed to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back. It's Flanagan. Throwing for his running back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the Wildcats will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. Fighting off the defender. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Third down, out of the shotgun. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Purdue. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They'll run it to the right side. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Wildcats will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally tackled down to 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Purdue 14, Kansas State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Snides a quick throw. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 40. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Flanagan. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Escapes the sack. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll hand it off. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. The Boilermakers getting set on 1st and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the runner takes off to his right.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll test the right side here. Will he score here? Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. The Boilermakers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Flanagan. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Wildcats come up to the line in a hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Moves left out of the pocket. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Right down the middle. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick this deep and begin the 2nd half. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Heading left after the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Boilermakers will crank up the tempo. Handoff running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Flanagan. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Well, head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone now. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the back. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Boilermakers come to the line to run the hurry up. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Purdue. And the beatdown continues. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. To throw, it's Flanagan. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking tackles. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Using his legs on the scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And that's a first down for the offense.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Boilermakers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
42, Kansas City, 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Purdue 42, Kansas City 6.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, He can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter.
Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. We'll try to run it with the option. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Flanagan. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and
he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Boilermakers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking downfield. It's Flanagan. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks loose, refusing to be stopped on this play. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Wildcats under the line in the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
42, Kansas State, 13.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They'll try the option play here. He shreds the tackle. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. To the air. It's Flanagan. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Purdue, 42. Kansas State, 19.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Kick it away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. See if his quarterback can bounce back the last possession, a pick on the very first play. Breaking free at the 35. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Boilermakers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaking free at midfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Handoff to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Boilermakers pick up enough yardage for a first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll throw it now, and it's caught. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Dump off caught by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.